Hey Gunnies, welcome back to Hans and Groot. We've been away for a few months, but we're going to get back to shooting. Last time we did some shooting, we had Peanut here, and we were firing our Smith & Wesson FPC. She did a cool little video for women shooting this, and I wanted to get some chronography and see what this guy can do with Subsonics through practice ammo and hot Underwood ammo and see how we do. So real quick, this is my buddy Groot, if you haven't been with us before. I love this Smith & Wesson FPC. Took it backpacking recently. Fits great in a backpack. If you haven't seen one of these, they fold up real nice and easy, compacted. Take the can off of there, throw it in a pillowcase, and fits right in a backpack. Doesn't add a whole lot of weight. You can actually take it if you're going to go somewhere where you can do some plinking while you're out on the trail. And it's nice at night. Have a rifle instead of a pistol. You never know when you're in the middle of nowhere. So just so you, in case you're curious how we got this decked out, we got a little Holosun optic on here, great red dot. This is the HS510C red dot, and it comes with, you know, the 2 mags that go in the stock, and 1 mag here, so it comes with 3. And I always have my Silencer Co. Hybrid 46M. There's an extra piece that can go on here to make it quieter. It gets pretty long. But this guy, because it's almost like a bullpup with the mag here instead of up here, it makes the overall length quite short. And adding the can on there almost just takes it back to a regular rifle length. So this is a nice little lightweight. I think these are 5 to 6 pounds. I could probably post it on the video. So it's a neat little handy rifle. You can fold it up, take it in the vehicle. If you want to throw it in a backpack and go somewhere, it's pretty nice. So I wanted to see 2 things, how this shoots all this ammo, and I'm very interested in the difference on the chronograph between carry gun. I did a whole video on my carry gun. This was the 6-hour P365 XL, and I got it decked out with a TLR 6 from Streamlight Holosun 507K with the green dot. And I have a true precision barrel. I like the little extra barrel length, and it's threaded so you can put a comp or a can on there. I think a can's a little funny because, you know, it's a carry gun, doesn't make a lot of sense. I have the 17 round mag in there, which is about the same exact size, a 15 round mag. We did the video on this, so check that out, and you can see all the ballistics on pretty much the ammo we're about to shoot. You don't gain a whole lot with that little extra barrel length, but I think with this long barrel, we're going to be getting to 357 mag ballistics, maybe. I didn't check that before shooting the video. I'm just theorizing that, so it's pretty neat. Like if you wanted to have a PCC to guard your house or something, I think that would be a just fine option. If you're not somebody who wants to spend a lot of money on tons of firearms and you want a carry gun, but you want something with a little more power and a lot more controllability because of these extra points of contact, 2 hands on it and your cheek. I think this is a great little thing, especially with a can on there. Make it quiet and don't blow your ears out, just if you ever need it. So let's get to the video. We'll show you. Hop down. I'll show you what we're going to shoot today. First thing we're going to shoot, I just have 2 Winchester 115 round practice full metal jackets. I'll shoot those off, see what we get. I have from LAX, California company, believe it or not, that makes a pretty inexpensive ammo. I always get them in bulk. These are the 147 grain Subsonic. They're hollow points for some reason. They probably wouldn't expand in anything because they're going slow. But it's really fun with the can on there because you actually don't need hearing protection. I think anything that's supersonic, you probably should with hearing protection. One of my favorites is the Magtech. I think that's about your best bang for the buck most of the time. These are rated at 12 or 1250 feet per second. We'll see what we get out of a rifle. On a prior video, I have it on a pistol. Kioki. This is their range dynamic stuff. 115 grain, 1200 feet per second they rate it. These are just Keystone munitions. It's a local company here. They make all different new ammo, but they also do reloads, which some people even use in competition because they're real cheap. 115 grain round nose full metal jackets. And then the hot stuff, I love these Federal 9mm. When you can get these in bulk, they're ridiculously cheap. You have to look for that little code there, 9BPLE. That's the stuff law enforcement in a lot of places used for many years. This is plus P plus 115 grains full metal jacket. These are hot. I think they're almost as good as The Underwoods, cheaper, not a whole lot cheaper nowadays. And then of course my favorite stuff. If I'm going to carry something, I want the best ammo on the market. I like the Underwood stuff. This was always my go-to, the 115 grain jacket hollow point and plus P+. But I'm kind of being won over with these Lehigh Defender bullets, the 90 grain plus P+ rounds that rated at 1550 feet per second. These guys are smoking, they're accurate, and what I've seen from other people do online, ballistics gel and all that, I think these might be the winner. Backing up a second, these Federals are rated at 13 or 1450. They're a little slower than Underwoods, but when we tested them out of the pistol, they weren't a whole lot slower. They're just a little slower. They're pretty good. Underwood's probably got a better bullet on there, but if you're on a budget and you want lots of ammo and you practice the hot stuff that you carry, not a bad choice. And then these are new to me. They performed really well out of the pistol, out of 365, both with the standard barrel and the extended barrel. These are the Underwood 9mm Lehigh Defense Extreme Defenders, 68 grain, platinum edition, so they have a coating on them, make them slippery. These are rated 1800 feet per second. They were pretty much cooking out of a pistol. I think these guys are going to get us, these and the other Underwoods are probably going to get us to just about 357 mag ballistics. Remember, 9mm is like 0.355 inches, 357's 0.3556 or 0.3557, so about the same diameter bullet, unless you're real picky, and generally same mass. So 9mm you can shoot 125, 115, 147, and pretty similar with 357. Of course, 357 has a lot more gunpowder, so you're never going to get 357 mag ballistics out of a pistol, but out of a rifle, I think we're going to get close, and we'll see. We'll post that on there. So I hope you enjoyed the show today. We have 9 targets down at 25 yards. I'm going to shoot them offhand over the chronograph, and then we'll show all of our groups shooting offhand. So don't judge me too much. Do the best I can. And we'll see how this guy shoots with this setup, and we'll get some ballistics. The can's not going to affect our ballistics, so don't be concerned about that. I shot a lot of things both ways. There's almost never a difference. Let's go. Okay, so since we are going to be shooting some supersonic stuff, we still wear hearing protection. And in case anybody's worried about old Groot here, he wears hearing protection too. He's a good boy. All right, Groot, hop down. Groot, down. All right, we're starting off with just Winchester 115 grain practice ammo, full metal jackets. We just got 2 of these guys. Back up. Our bolt holds open. We'll shoot a bunch of these Subsonic LAX 115 grainers. For some reason when I got my can, it kind of pushes this little lever out, so you got to watch. I think it's the extra pressure. Might have to talk to Smith about that. That's happened before. So we got 1380 there, which is pretty fast for those out of a rifle. It'll be really fast out of a pistol. So we did get some extra velocity. I'm sorry I missed the calling out the first one there. You might be able to see it on the video. Let's see how we do with the subs. All right, 1125. $11.28, $11.21, $11.30, and $10.88. So for the most part, those are going supersonic. Every now and then you can hear, when I shot these before, you can hear when they're subsonic and supersonic. There's a crack or there's no crack. You might be able to hear that on the video, I'm not sure. All right, we're gonna move it up here to our reload Keystones. 1340. Error. $13.27. $13.30. $13.24. Fiocchi 115 grain practice ammo, full metal jackets. $13.92. They're rated at 1200, so you're getting almost 200 feet a second. $13.95. $14.10. $14.17. Those move pretty quick. All right, we got our Magtechs. $14.17. $13.81 on the Magtech. $13.86. And $13.59. Time for the Federal Plus P Plus 115s. I'm just going to pop off 3 of these. I'm running low on them. You can see my hands are getting dirty and my rifle is absolutely filthy from the can being on here. Can's still pretty cool. You always got to slingshot this guy because this little bolt release is horrible. You can hear they're louder, and that was a really accurate shot. I hit my little bullseye down there. $15.56. Missed the first one. I'll get another one loaded. $15.46. That's pretty fun. I'm actually going to do 3 more of those. Amazing how little recoil there is, and with a pretty good potency. $15.15. $15.38. $15.42. Pretty good. We'll see if Underwood at 115 grain plus P plus can outperform the cheaper Federals. Like I said, never had an Underwood not go bang, although those Federals have been pretty good to me too. Here we are under the Underwood 115 grain plus P plus jacketed hollow points. 3 rounds. $15.04. $15.81. $15.64. Pretty good except for the outlier, which, all right. Underwood 90 grain, the Lehigh Defense Extreme Defenders rated at 1550 feet per second. Let's see what kind of gains we get. I honestly am extremely excited to see how these guys fly because, like I said, I've kind of been won over by the Extreme Defenders. $17.36. Now again, almost 200 feet a second more. $17.56. $17.46. Very happy with that. Now I'm really excited to see how these 68 grainer plus P's, they're just plus P, not plus P plus. They don't make a plus P plus. I guess they figure I'm sure there's some engineering reason behind that. But despite only being plus P, they give you about as much or more kinetic energy. So again, these are neat. They're coated with some sort of black slippery coating. It's supposed to decrease barrel wear. Maybe it helps velocity because it's slipping through the barrel. I don't know. You have to ask somebody smarter than I. All right, this is one we've been waiting for. $21.76. It's almost 400 above advertised. I can't wait to do the math and post it on this video. That's nuts. $21.78. $21.81. That is freaking nuts. I think, I'm sure after I do the math and looking at how they group down there, I think I'm going to have a change of favorite ammo for my PCC. I watched a Jerry Michalik video. I have a lot of respect for him and a lot of guys who know a lot more than I do. Jerry said, you know, when you long barrel 9mm, you want that light stuff. Its gain in speed is way more. So the shorter the barrel, the better the benefit with heavier ammo. My son has a little 365 SIG, the short guy, and I kind of recommended the heavier ammo is probably a better bet there. But when you have barrel pipe, you pick up tons of velocity with the real light bullets. They're accurate, they're going to shoot super flat, and they got to hit like a truck. And because those Lehigh defense bullets don't deform, I wouldn't use a jacketed hollow point that light because it's going to fly apart. But those guys don't. They just make a whomping big cavity, and I think that's going to be the way to go. Let's go look at our groups. This is actually Groot's favorite part. Freedom to go down range. All right, so thanks everybody for coming back and watching this episode of Hans and Groot. It's been a while. This was extremely fun. I do a lot of this because I want answers to questions that I just didn't see answered elsewhere. I was tickled pink by those 68 grainers. Those are amazing. Thanks to Underwood, who don't support us, but thanks for making a great product. Maybe one of these days you guys will appreciate our work here. We always love to chronograph that ammo because it's what I carry. I think it's the best stuff, and we will be back before you know it to shoot some other cool things out of the gun cabinet. Take care.